Wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's Reddity Rose Report. Still working out some software problems. That's the reason I haven't been on here too much. But hey, Naiko in Japan, I think it's a network, I guess, will be carrying all of WWE pay-per-views beginning with 2015 Royal Rumble. The event cost is, I don't know if this is our price. There's, but anyways, the event's going to be $16 each, except for WrestleMania 31, which is going to be $24. Fans can also purchase a one-year pay-per-view subscription for like $128. I'm not sure how much that adds up to. Maybe $10 each. And the working title for WWE's Jerry Lawler DVD Blu-ray is set for It's Good to Be the King, the Jerry Lawler story. Scheduled to be released right around May. They should have a part 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 of those, because got a lot of history there. Alright, we noted before the TNA taped off some fight scenes in New York City earlier this month at the Impact Wrestling tapings. Anyway, the segment will air tomorrow night on the episode. Well, I guess it's tonight. I think I wrote this on here yesterday and didn't get it online. But anyway, it's going to be on tonight's episode. Anyways, the idea of presenting a street fight between MVP and Bobby Lashley. And TNA flew Austin Aries, Magnus, Robbie E, Velvet Sky, Rockstar Spud to the company headquarters this week to film at the Feast or Fire briefcase reveals. They did this on January 13th, and this was done to prevent any reveals from leaking out online. I haven't seen any of you. Might work. And WWE is hiring a new writer to work out of their offices in Stamford. And please, if you're a good writer, go there. Move to Stamford. Help these people out. You got to be development and implement creative storylines for broadcasting and the WWE Network. Collaborate with a team of home-based writers. Build compelling Raw, SmackDown storylines. Capture the audience and generate buzz. Constantly improve and refine storylines. And then let Vince redo it. Anyway, consumer insight, social media, and deliver impactful storylines that are consistent with the WWE brand and each talent's skills and history. You know, if they really found somebody like that, they should have him now, but oh well. Ticketmaster already starting shipping out the Hall of Fame tickets. The release date for The Ultimate Warrior, A Life Lived Forever, and it's the Legend of a WWE Hero book, September 15th of this year. And WWE Hall of Famer Tully Blanchard turns 61 years old today. Taped for SmackDown. Now, believe it or not, it's tonight. Dolph Ziggler taking on Bad News Barrett, non-title match. Rusev taking on Ryback. Brie Bella taking on Naomi. Luke Harper taking on Eric Rowan. Daniel Kane. Did I say that? Daniel Bryan taking on Kane in a no DQ match. Several people noticed via emails and social media that the gloves Sting wore on Monday Night's Raw were the same ones that were sold on TNA during his run over there. And believe it or not, they're still available on their website. Daniel Puder, does that name sound familiar? Well, anyway, he won the Tough Enough contest in 2004. Recently said he wants to wrestle again, and this could be primarily for charity events that he would be promoting. Puder last wrestled in 2011 in Japan, retired from MMA that same year. Wasn't he the one that Kurt Angle kind of chose up to put him in a hold, and he got the best of Angle? I think that was him. Anyway, former WWE diva Candice Michelle revealed on Twitter that her and her husband is expecting their third child in July. I don't know how that happened, but the Cauliflower Alley Club has announced that Larry the Axe Hennig will be honored at the April's reunion in Vegas 2015 Iron Mike Award. The award pays tribute to individuals who are immediately recognizable both in wrestling and people outside the industry too. And previous winners are Steve Austin, Nick Bockwinkel, Bret Hart, Terry Funk, Jesse Ventura, and Stu Hart, among others. AJ Lee, she's been pulled from this weekend's WWE live events in her home state of New Jersey. As noted, AJ was scheduled to return this weekend, but after being out of action to heal up from injuries, maybe not. On Monday, I guess a fan tweeted and asked AJ if she's 100% yet. AJ, who was backstage at Raw, replied, "Nope." And WWE's episode of Raw featuring the Raw reunion theme, believe it or not, got over 4 million viewers, up from the past week of 3.9. So that tells me people still like the old folks. At least they want to see what they look like now. And for this week's show, the first hour drew about 4.2 million, just about 4.3 viewers. And the second hour drew about 4.1, kind of tapered off. Final hour, 3.7, or 3.8.7. Wait a minute, 3.87 million viewers. So it kind of dropped off at the last because us old folks, we can't stay up to 11 o'clock anymore. And Raw was the #1 on cable for that night, courtesy of DVD News. WWE DVD News. Below, here's the content of the Road to Jericho. Epic stories, rare matches from Y2J. Comes out March 10th. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, don't worry. But anyway, it takes off, says, "I don't take time off." A big title to win. And then the first match goes to ECW World Heavyweight title against Chris Jericho and Pitbull #2. That was Hardcore Heaven, July 22nd, 1996. And it's got on here wrestling and romance and chains come off. That's on the first disc. Second disc says a refugee camp. Chris Jericho taking on Kurt Angle in Rebellion, which that pay-per-view is long gone. November 3rd, 2001. Goes on down with a bunch of other, talk about the X Factor. And let's see. Disc 3 starts off with Street Fight for World Heavyweight title. It was a dark match. Chris Jericho taking on John Cena in Manchester in December 29, 2008. And the last match on here looked like it's, well, it's going to be on the Blu-ray exclusive, I guess. Well, let's say the newest. Chris Jericho taking on CM Punk, Payback, June 16th, 2013. Should be a pretty good pay-per-view. Movie. I guess I ought to get off of here, huh? Yeah. Hey, also check out 317-335-4688. Daily news. Wrestling news. 3 options. A lot of us are on there. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.